A big congratulations to Mark Bonner, who wins Manager of the Month for August in League 2. But this usually is a poisoned chalice because the next game is usually a loss for the Manager of the Month award-winning team. And we're playing Tranmere this afternoon, all unravelling here on German Gills. Welcome to the German Gills show. I'm going to be your host, Reese, to take you through every step of today's game against Tranmere Rovers. And if you're a Tranmere Rovers fan that stopped by, thank you very much for doing so. Our main sponsor of the channel is C&A Building Products. If you're interested in any building materials for a project you have going on at the moment, go to the link in the description down below. And if you click there, you'll go straight to the C&A Building Products website. And if you are also a Gills season ticket holder at checkout, you can present this and you will get 10% off your order. Right, let's go over to Luke's 11.
Hello and welcome to Luke's 11, which is sponsored by C&A Building Products. Thursday night's game showed us that this league this season is wide open and that if you want to win it, consistency is going to be key. Last week's 1-0 loss to Doncaster is probably going to be one of the toughest places we visit all season. And with our squad riddled with injuries and players getting up to fitness, it's no disgrace to lose that game at all. Moving ahead to today's game, we face a side who, like us, have had a solid start to the campaign, picking up 8 points from the first 4 games, with notable scalps beating Carlisle away 2-1, Walsall at home 1-0, and 2 draws against Port Vale and Notts County. A stellar start from Nigel Atkins' men. So let's get down to this week's 11. Glenn Morris to continue in between the sticks. At right back, Romeo Hutton. Max Amer to come back after his 1-game suspension. Shadoji and Max Clarke at left back. A midfield 5 of Jack Nolan, Ethan Coleman, Armani Little, George Lapsley and Jaden Clarke, with a lone striker of Elliot Nevitt. I'm going to go for a 1-0 win today with Elliot Nevitt opening his league account. Going to be a tough game. Fairly tense, and let's hope we can get back to winning ways at Priestfield. Los Gills.
With Adam Westgate away on vacation at the moment, we have no matchday reporter for this home game against Tranmere Rovers, but we do have the German Gills fan zone because fans have been reaching out about our game this afternoon, and here's what they have to say.
Good morning, Reece. Hope you're well. Today's result against Tranmere Rovers is a 2-1 win for the Gills, and it's going to be Jacob Wakeling and Max Amer. Up the Gills, all the Gills.
Hi Reece, Finn here. I'm really excited about today's game versus Tranmere. Coming off of a 1-0 loss to Doncaster, I think Gills are going to bring home a 3-1 win today for the 3 points. I think the goal scorers are going to be Elliot Nevitt for his first league goal for Gillingham, Josh Andrews and Ethan Coleman. Los Gills.
Hello Reece, hope you're okay. I'm alright. Well, last week 1-0 loss to Doncaster. It was expected. I know I said 2-1, but it was always going to be a tough away game, and the Gills did fight. At least we only lost by 1 goal. It's not that bad, so it's still improvement. But today at home, back at Priestfield against Tranmere, I reckon it's going to be a 2-1 victory for the Gills. It's going to be tight because they're unbeaten, but I reckon Gills will manage to do it. Come on, you Gills, because we can do this.
Good afternoon, Reece. Ben here, just parked up at Priestfield for this afternoon's game with Tranmere Rovers at home. Hope you are well and hope you've had a fantastic week. So I'm hoping we can bounce back after our 1-0 defeat at Doncaster last week. But I think it's going to be a tough test for us today against an unbeaten Tranmere side who have yet to lose in the league this season. But I do think their unbeaten run will end at Priestfield this afternoon. So my prediction for today's game, I'm going to go for a 2-0 Gills win. I'm going to say George Lapsley is going to put us in front, and then Elliot Nevitt against his old club to wrap things up with 3 lovely points. But as always, fingers crossed for 3 points and Los Gills.
Let's head over to Priestfield Stadium for today's live match reaction. Los Gills! So we're about to get underway here at Priestfield Stadium. big shout out to our sponsor, C&A Building Products. The link to their website can be found in the description down below. And thank you for them for sponsoring the channel for this season. And also, if you're interested in full match replays, the German Gills team offer a service. If you click the join button, which is underneath the video right now, you can click the full match replays and pay a small fee. You can get access to all of the games with my overlay there, unfortunately, but it's there if you want that service. Craig is going for a 1-0 win today. Craig from Canada, thank you for reaching out. And yeah, it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tight game, but let's see how this one unfolds against Tranmere. Gills coming forward again. So much energy so far from Gillingham. The first 5 minutes of this game as Gbode's on the left-hand side. He's going to cut. He's going to take the shot himself. He's got a base, put it in the box, and the Danish shortly that's an opportunity. And I've got to say, the first 5 minutes of this game, Gillingham have really been on top with a great energy coming forward, and it is really exciting. And Gillingham are really looking like the team that's going to go and score the goal. It is unbelievable the kind of attack we've got, and it's great to see Gbode on the pitch. And Gills got a corner over on this left-hand side. Hartman with the corner of the left-hand side for the Gills. Just before the half an hour mark, on the back post. Going to get on target. It's headed away by Tranmere. I don't think Gillingham going to get an opportunity to recycle it. Oh, we know it's going to be taken away by Tranmere. We're going to regain possession right on this right side. My goodness me. Gills do win the ball back. And it's Nevis going to take a shot from distance. And it goes out for a corner. And I've got to say, we're about 27 minutes in. And of all the pressure that Gillingham were giving over into applying in the start of this game, kind of like fizzled out as Tranmere brought themselves back into this game. And I mean, it's a relatively open game, but Tranmere are doing pretty well at holding Gills and having the chances of their own as well, as Gills have got a corner over on this right-hand side. But I have to say, one thing, the camera work at the moment for Gillingham is absolutely terrible as we put the ball into the box. See what I mean? And it's headed away by Tranmere, gets over the bar, and I think it'll end the highlight there. But it's an open game, and it's about 50-50, currently speaking. Still 0-0. Oda's going to launch one for Gills on this left-hand side. It goes into the box. Can Gills crack the first shot? His shot towards goal, and it goes over the bar. And it's the first real, proper, meaningful shot at goal for Gillingham. I think for any team in this game, actually, so far, because it's a really funny game. It's really open. It's really expansive. It feels like there could be a lot of goals in this game, but it is 0-0. And Gillingham, you know, that is really the first opportunity we've properly had in this half of the. But I've got to say one thing is that Gbode is playing excellently well at the moment. There's a real player in there somewhere as Gillingham are looking to try and get the ball back from Tranmere as this goes out for a throw. They want it back. Anyway, you're 33 or so minutes in and it's still 0-0. Oh, it's Tranmere coming down this left-hand side as Padgett picked the ball up and Hutton's on the back foot. It's going to be a shot from Tranmere. There's a shot from Tranmere. It's a first shot on target and Glenn Morris comfortably takes that into his hands. And yeah, again, the cameraman is just zooming in on everything. Can you stop doing that? Can we use both cameras that we now apparently have for this for these games? There we go. Thank you. My goodness me. Anyway, that was Tranmere's first shot on target and a shot on target for the whole game. Norman's going to take this throw in short to Morris, who's going to get this ball into the box himself as he takes on Gbode and Nevitt. He has got support from the right back. Norman are going to put it into the box, and it's a very dangerous attack here for Tranmere. And Gills got to be careful. The shot on goal, and it's blocked one more time, and it's a shot and blocked one more time again. And for a third, oh my goodness me, it's just gone past the left-hand post, and Tranmere get a corner, and that is the best chance of the game so far. And Gillingham can count themselves extremely, extremely lucky. But we did get 3 bodies in front of 3 shots from Tranmere. That's 3 block shots, and my goodness me, Tranmere nearly finding the back of the net, but luckily it still remains 0-0. But Gillingham do have a corner to defend, as we'll keep the highlight going as Patrick picks it up, goes on the inside, puts it into the box. It's headed away in the end. I think that, well, I didn't quite say there was that Nevitt. I didn't quite say there was, but it's lapsing. Hopefully Gills are going to win something here, and my goodness me, the attack is over. Whew. Still 0-0. Gills now trying to break down this left-hand side, and it's gone to Lapsley to Little, and Gbode did well in the initial part of this to get this ball moving, as Nolan's going to look to get this ball down the right-hand side. Surely Hutton's out there. He's managed to pick it up. It's a real strong pass. Is Hutton going to take on his man? I think he certainly is. He's got support in Nolan there. He has to give it to him. Hutton's been a little bit too slow there, even though he has managed to keep possession and keep the ball in play. He's gone over to the corner. It's not favourable. He's done excellently well there to get it to Nolan, who's got to get this ball into the box. My goodness me, Gillingham, you've got to do something here. You can't be behaving this way, but it's good work again by the two there. It goes into the box and it goes over the bar from Gbode. I've got to say, it's a really weird passage of play between Nolan and Hutton because they sort of get caught in possession quite often and then try and find a way out of it with a back heel, a little bit of showboating. Probably goes to show kind of the chemistry they have between themselves, but they've got to be working a little bit faster down that right-hand side to really open it up in the centre because all the people in the centre of the box are trying to predict what's going to happen and try and time their runs. And if you're playing around with it in possession on that right-hand side, it's going to be really challenging for any striker to get on the end of anything. Anyway, it is coming up to 45 minutes and it's still 0-0. And that is half-time. And with Alan Westgate on holiday at the moment, we are going to go straight over to the second half because we have no match day reporter. So apologies for that. On to the second half. So we're about to get underway for the second half against Tranmere. It hasn't been that much of an exciting game, if I'm totally honest, but a big shout out to our sponsor or our other supporter of the channel, which is Viper Golf. If you're into retro football shirts and you also like golf, you can combine the two and get your hands on a retro football golf shirt. If you go to the website, the link down below, and use the code GG5, you can get £5 off your order. Right, let's see if we can do something in this second half as Tranmere are on the early attack, actually, and Gills has got to be careful here as there's a shot and it's blocked. There's going to be another shot as it's going to go to the right-hand side as Norman picks it up, and it's Gbode going to take his man down and go out for a goal kick. My goodness me. Well, that was an explosive start to the half. Tranmere have got this ball over to the right-hand side. Gills' defensive work to do. It's Morris has picked it up and he's got Max Clarke to take on there. And then Gills, Gbode's done really well again to win that ball back. He's got so much pace there and he's overdone it slightly, but won the ball back. And Gills uses his chance here to try and get forward. He's going to run forward himself. He's surely got some options to pass the ball. He's got laps on the left-hand side. Laps, he does well there. Can Gills find a way to get through, at least get a shot on target? It's taken a while for Gillingham to get anything moving in this game. And Nolan's going to find this ball to right-hand side for Hutton. He's done well. Let's use his ball. Buddy Little's got the shot and we've scored! What? From my angle, it totally looked like he mishit that, but Gills have scored. What? And I just got to say, great work from Gbode, who ran and got the ball, won it, ran all the way up to the left-hand side of the Tranmere half and gave it to Lapsey and created this chance. Good vision from Nolan to get the ball over to the right-hand side for Hutton to find Little, who it looked like it's just... Maybe I need to see this again, but I thought he scuffed that or chipped it, and I thought it was just going to float into the keeper's hands or something. But my goodness me, I have no idea really what happened. I wonder if it is just a depth of perception thing or there was the wrong light, but I honestly felt like Little absolutely scuffed that shot or fatted that shot into the ground. I'd like the replay, please, if we could look at that. Looks like we're not going to go to one, and we're going to go straight back into kickoff, but Gills are 1-0 up. Wow. Norman's got the ball over on the right-hand side and it's Passer and Tranmere looking to get back into this game and they've got possession, retained possession. They pass the ball through, but it's cleared by Maxima. But the clearance hasn't been, unfortunately. It's hit Coleman and straight in the chest. There's a shot on a save eventually by Glenn Morris. I think it was quite easy save, to be fair. But it's Maxima. The clearance just smacked, I think, Coleman in the chest. And unfortunately, it meant that Gillingham were on the back foot. But we did get away with it, though, as Gills are looking to try and build a counter-attack here. But we've slowed the pace down and gone all the way back to Maxima. Right, we'll end the highlight there. The ball over the top here for George Lapsey to try and get on the end of. He's put a good amount of pressure on there on Tranmere, and Gills have got the ball in a dangerous position for Gbode. He's picked it up. Can we use his confidence to take a shot himself? And he goes miles over the bar. But I've got to take this into the highlight reel and say Gbode is playing with absolute confidence. And it's so good to see him playing with this confidence, wanting to run forward, wanting to take on his man and wanting to take shots from distance. That is the kind of player we need at Gillingham, and it's who has come through the Gillingham ranks as well. Gbode, keep this up. Keep this going. Fantastic work. Still 1-0 Gills. It's going to be a corner for Tranmere on the left-hand side. Gills need to clear us away. It's a dangerous opportunity for Tranmere, and Gills need to clear the lines. It's going to be a shot from out the box. It's blocked again by Armani Little, but it's going to fall into the feet of Norman, who puts it into the box one more time, and Tranmere on the attack. It's going to be a shot towards goal, another block shot, and it's going to be another chance for Tranmere, and they are really bombarding the goal. And could Gills get a counter-attack? Yeah, there could be a chance here. There's two men coming forward, and Gills on the counter. It's on the left-hand side. He's got his favourite left foot. Can he take on his man and create something here in his little bit of space to get a little bit of shot? He's been pushed wide. Can he get get something here. It's gone to the centre of the box. Can Gills get this shot away? There's no Gills player there. And the attack is not over yet as Lapsley picks it up from a missed pass from Norman, who puts it into the box. Gillingham and towards goal by Nevitt, and it just goes over the bar. And this game is open by definition. It is still 1-0 to the Gills. And Coleman has been sent off. He's got in really hard there, and I have to say it is a red card. It is a second yellow, and Gills again are going down to 10 men on a home game when they're 1-0 up, and it's just unfortunate. It's really reckless from Coleman, and I have to say it is a second yellow card for Coleman. I have to agree with it, and we're down to 10 men. Hendry coming forward on this left-hand side, and Gills got to be careful. There's a lot of space for the ball to get in the box, and Gills have to clear their lines. It's a scrap and bouncing around. My goodness me, Tranmere still have possession, and Gills are clinging on there as Norman looks to get this into the box, and he's picked it to Morris, back to Norman. You know, you feel at some point there's going to be an opportunity. Here it comes, a shot on goal, and it's a save by Morris. Another shot by Luke Norris, and Gills should clear the lines through. And my goodness me, Gillingham hanging on here, and Tranmere, another shot on target for them, but a good save from Glenn Morris. As Tranmere now breaking down this right-hand side with this really shoddy camera work again as it goes into the box, and it's headed towards goal and cleared off the line by Maxima, I think it is, and the camera's all over the place. I'm really not a fan of this camera work as Tranmere again are going to flick it into the box with Jordan Turnbull, and it's to the right side, a shot across the face to goal. Thank goodness me that camera's come back to normal viewing. My goodness me, come on. Let's get this camera correct as Little looks to pump this ball forward for, is it Wiley to chase and try and get something on this, and Turnbull heads it out for a throw-in. Another piece of advantage for Tranmere, but Gillingham defending well. Tranmere pushes his ball forward, and Gills have got Ollie Hawkins now as a defender. We've got 3 at the back and then 2 right and left back as always, goes into the box and is headed away by Maxima, but Gills are pretty much setting shop and they're parking the bus as the ball is just going to be keep pinging in from right and left and right and left, and Gills has got to get this ball away as Davies gets it over to the right-hand side of Norman, taking on Wakeling, does well Wakeling and wins the ball. He needs to get this down the right-hand side. Is there a counter-attack on here as Wiley's picked it up? He's got his man one-on-one. Can he beat Jordan Turnbull? He gets the ball to Jaden Clarke and they're sending. There's going to be a chance for Gillingham, and we have doubled our lead with 10 men, and it looks like the counter-attack with the doubling of the lead has potentially secured the 3 points for Gillingham. I don't want to speak too early, but we've got 10 men. Tranmere were trying to throw players forward. We just put 5 at the back as well. And on the counter, great work by Wiley. Good ball across to Jaden Clarke. And I got to say, Jaden Clarke, who has been on the end of some unfortunate comments on social media about his role in Gillingham, has got a goal for the club and also a fantastic assist from Wiley. All in all, Gillingham double their advantage and are looking pretty with about 10 minutes or so to go. Come on, 2-0 to the Gills. Oh, and Gills are coming forward here. We can't get a third, can we, with 10 men? My goodness me, it's Wakeling coming forward. He's going to take the shot on himself, and it just goes to the right-hand and left-hand side of the post. My goodness me, what confidence that is, want to take the shot. In fairness to Wakeling, I don't think he had many options. He picked the ball up right in the centre of the park. But, wow, Gillingham looking for a third, having 10 men on the pitch. Oh, it's a good ball by Tranmere on this left-hand side, and Gills got to be careful. It's a poor ball into the box, so Maxima should just clear this as far as he can. He's giving it to Wiley. It's a fantastic ball, and there's an overlap for Jaden Clarke. Can we do the same thing again? Can he put the right ball through? He might be able to, and Jaden Clarke is onside. He's not going to get a second, is he? My goodness me, he should do now. And Gills have got a third goal with 10 men, and it's the Wiley-Clarke combination. My goodness me, I don't believe it. Gills have got a third. It is unbelievable. Clarke, a bit of fortunate because he took the shot, and Luke McGee did save it, but he did keep hold of it, and with an open goal, no one's going to miss from there. And it's Clarke with his second goal of the game. And it's also an assist from Wiley again. Unbelievable. I can't believe Gills has scored 3 goals in this game. It is... I am just so happy for Clarke, and he's managed to get 2 goals. I'm happy for Wiley, and also, all things considered, I'm happy for Bowen in this game as well. It has been a fantastic showing, and Gills are 3-0 up and are going to get the 3 points. And that is full time, and Gills have walked away with 3 points and 3 goals with 2 of the goals coming with 10 men on the pitch. An absolutely fantastic team effort from everyone. And yeah, what an unbelievable game. And still, Gills are very, very strong at Priestfield. On to next week, and we'll see you then. And as ever, Los Gates Gills!